exercise 3.8, the second sum fourth part, it is similar to example 3.23. Only difference is there they asked you to find the LCM. Here you have to find the Q of X, the other polynomial. So one polynomial is given, LCM is given, GCD is given. We have to find out the other polynomial, right? As always, you must remember the formula for this. LCM into GCD is P of X into Q of X. So if LCM into GCD is P of X into Q of X, I can write my Q of X is nothing but LCM into GCD by P of X, right? Q of X over side which I am taking the P of X to the other side. Since it's a multiplication here, when it goes to the other side, it becomes the denominator, right? That's all. Now, let's check the LCM first. LCM is given as x cube minus 4x into 5x plus 1. In the x cube minus 4x, what is common? Take the first term. Either x is common, right? For both x cube and minus 4x, x is common. So I am taking that out so that this equation becomes x squared minus 4. 5x plus 1, I will write it as it is. The moment you see x squared minus 4, you must be reminded of a squared minus b squared formula, which is x squared minus 2 squared in this case. 4 வந்து 2 squared எழுதலாம். And what is a squared minus b squared? Hope you remember, it is a plus b into a minus b. This is one formula which is used extensively in most of the chapters. A squared minus b squared is equal to a plus b into a minus b. எந்த நேரத்துல லைஃப்ல இந்த ஃபார்முலா கேட்டாலும் ஞாபகம் இருக்கணும். இது அப்படி ஒரு ஃபார்முலா, right? So the moment I see x squared minus 4 squared, I know that I can write 4 as 2 squared, which is of the form a squared minus b squared. So I'm going to write this as a plus b into a minus b. A kum b ko irukra edathila I'm substituting x and 2, right? Into 5x plus 1. So GCD எடுத்துக்கலாம். I think GCD is pretty straightforward. So 5x squared plus x la obviously common இருக்கிறது வெறும் x தான். So it becomes 5x plus 1. x வெளில எடுத்தோம்னா. Now let's take p of x. Right? The moment I see it, it looks like I can take x outside. So முதல்ல அதை எடுத்து பார்க்கலாம். 5x squared minus 9x minus 2. Now in the part I can further simplify it, right? For that I have to use the sum and product method. The product என்னவா இருக்கும்? minus 2 into 5, which is minus 10, and sum is of course the middle term, which is minus 9. So which two numbers when I multiply, I should get minus 10 as the product, and the same number when I add, I must get minus 9 as a sum. So obviously it is minus 10 into 1, which will give me minus 10, and minus 10 plus 1 panena, it will give me minus 9. So I am going to write this equation as x into 5x squared minus 10x plus 1x minus 2. Right? Now let's take, don't remove this outer bracket because this x is always outside this x, right? So this whole operation that you are doing of the sum and product method is within this brackets, right? This is for this term only. So brackets la careful இருக்கணும். So let's take this term. இதுல 5x common, so it becomes x minus 2 plus 1 into x minus 2. Sum and product method you must always remember brackets you should get the same number, right? So this becomes x into 5x plus 1 into x minus 2, right? Now you note the formula for q of x. It is LCM into GCD by p of x. So what is LCM? இதான் LCM கண்டுபிடிச்சோம் இல்லையா? So அது அப்படியே let's write it down. It is x into x plus 2 into x minus 2 into 5x plus 1 into 5x plus 1. GCD was x into 5x plus 1 இல்லையா? So To find q of x, we're going to use this formula, right? So what is LCM? The LCM, we wrote it as whatever we have here. Let's write it down. The GCD is x into 5x plus 1 divided by P of x is x into 5x plus 1 into x minus 2. So what are the things you can cancel off? This x minus 2 term, this x over here, and a 5x plus 1. So what remains is 1x plus 2, 1x and 5x plus 1. So the answer will be x into x plus 2 into 5x plus 1. You can just leave it at this. You need not further multiply it or anything of that sort. This is the final answer.